What's up, YouTube? I'm your boy Double A 9 Skills, and oh my gosh, there's so much to talk about in today's video. Some FIFA content, some top 100 content, some top 100 packs for y'all. Now, this video is so overdue, so past due. I should have gotten you this so much earlier. But bros, I had to give you guys my 40 games of the weekend league. You know, I had to drop that gameplay on your chesticles. If you missed it, bros, we did 37-3. We only lost 3 games, and one of those games came on penalties. Go check it out if you missed the last 2 episodes, man. The gameplay was outstanding. We're going to talk about our team in the road to glory, but before that, we got to talk about the patch. And before all that, shout out to my homie Filthy, man. This is his top 100 packs. He wanted me to show the Booyah Nation. He allowed me to show the Booyah Nation, I should say. He got 43rd in the world on PlayStation by going 39-1. I believe 43rd for 39-1 is crazy. Links down below to all of his social medias, Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff down below. Go follow him, show him some love. He's popping open the packs. Then I'm going to show you some gameplay from the road to glory and so much to talk about. But oh my gosh, the new patch is coming out. And in this new patch, if you don't know, which I'm pretty sure you already know because it's been all over the world, in this new patch update, Weekend League is about to change completely, massively. It's about to impact the game so much, and it feels good because shout out to EA Sports for listening to the community. With that being said, could you smash a big old thumbs up on this video? Could we get 10,000 likes for the community? Nah, but yo, for real, Booyah Nation, it's crazy, man, because we've been begging for something to change in Foot Champions, and it finally has changed. And it's changing in a major way. The first thing that's going to be happening is this: when you enter a game of the Weekend League from now on, you do not know if you're home or away. You are always the team on the left, which means when you enter every single game, you are the team on the left. The badges, unknown. It's gonna say Foot Champions. When you ready up, you are gonna see kits, but your own kits. It's gonna be your home kit and your away kit. Every single opponent you match up against will be in your away kit. So if your team is set to Real Madrid home kit, Barca away kit, your opponent will always be all 40 games in the away kit. A lot of people like this. A lot of people think it's boring. Hey, look, every 10 games, just change your away kit and it'll change. Now, why is this so good? For example, a lot of people know I use the yellow Columbus kit from the MLS, and a lot of people know I have the Portuguese badge. It takes me about 10 to 15 minutes when I get deep into the Weekend League to find a game, because opponents get into the screen where they match up against me, they see my kit, they didn't check my badge, and they bounce. And they don't bounce because they're scared of me. They could bounce because maybe they're scared of me, maybe I've beat them before, or maybe they just know I have a big team and they're like, I ain't trying to play that big team, so they roll out. Now, this is affecting the top 100 boards big time. Why? Because a lot of the pro players are dodging the pro players by knowing the kits. There's been said to be spreadsheets that are out there, swear to God, true story. Supposedly there's spreadsheets out there that people have people's badges and kits and all this craziness. Now, this is going on in NA, EU, it doesn't matter. This is going on everywhere. Realistically, you can make your own spreadsheet as Filthy opens up his top 100 packs. Ooh, English, ooh, striker, ooh, oh gosh. Not really much more to say, going 39-1, and your best player is Wilson. Let's continue speaking about what I was just speaking about. If you're someone who plays a lot of FIFA every Weekend League and you get matched up against the same people a lot, eventually you're going to know the badges. For example, just like in Europe, right? In Europe, you know that Wolfsburg has like 3 professional pro players. So when you ready up and you see that Wolfsburg badge, you're going to go, you know what, I'm not playing this. Or PSG, because you know PSG knows. So you don't really need a spreadsheet. You could just do basic math. If you see the hashtag kit, you're going to be like, that could be hashtag Harry, I'm not playing this. And you could back out, you could dodge. That's now gone. That's now no longer going to be a thing. Simply because what they have done is now made everything random. This is our Road to Glory account, and what you're about to watch is me playing with Birdcamp. You're probably like, why? I have a lone prime Birdcamp. You're like, why? You had 14 games left on him, now you got 3 or 1 left. I'll explain why in just a minute. This is D1 gameplay. But going back to what I was saying, now those guys, those pro players that are signed to PSG, they can rock their PSG badge and kits because people aren't going to back out to them. A lot of people like this upgrade, some people dislike this update. Now, this update's great for me and for anyone who wants to see this be competitive, because you want the best players to be playing the best players, regardless of it all, right? I'd rather see the board be 34 wins to be top 100 than 40-0, because you know that the best players played the best players. With that being said, the best players are the best players for a reason. For example, Gorilla and Taz and all the guys doing 40-0, all the big boy players, Kurt and all those guys will still go 40-0. You know why? because there's only I would say there's probably 10 people max that can stop these guys. That if they play them on a real, like a game where they're feeling good, those guys are probably going to win the game. They're probably going to get the dub. That's why you've seen them win events like Madrid, and you've seen them win events last year, because these guys are that good. So when they're that good, there's only like 10 or 15 people out there that can beat them. The chance of them actually matching up against those people are very slim, because there's such a big pool of people getting Elite 1. So there's still going to be a lot of people going 40-0. There's just more of a chance that these guys have to play each other, and one of them are going to have to take an L. If Task matches Gorilla, one of them's going to have to take an L now. You know what I mean? Is that a bad thing? No, because when this person matches, somebody has to take an L. So it's going to change the boards a tad bit, but people are still going to go 40-0. So now the badges are completely random. The kits are completely, they're your kits, your away kit, your home kit. So make sure you put, like, you know, if you're wearing a white kit, just put a black kit, and then bang, there's no problems. You're always going to see that black kit. You're always going to rock your white kit, 40 games of it. Change it up every 10 games if you want, and all games will be played in the FIWC Stadium.
A huge update is coming to FIFA 18, and it's all about FUT Champs. They have been tweaking a few other things, but it's mainly to do with FUT Champions, new stadium that you're going to be put in, matchmaking, kits as well. It's all going to be discussed in today's video. So if you can drop a like and support, that would be awesome. If you're needing game codes or anything game related, head over to g2a.com, use the code Fuji on that site to get a discount on every single order, and let's get into it. So last night I did go out and purchase the absolute beast, 94 rated SUAREZ, and partnered with him got Lanzini. So I will be speaking about those two when we go into the clips, but the first thing that we need to address is the new update coming to the game. I don't know when exactly it's going to drop, probably sometime next week, in time for the new month, which is next month, because that's qualifying for the pros. We're never going to qualify, so that doesn't really apply to us. The kickoff glitch, the boost, whatever you call it. EA believe they know why it was happening in the first place, so that's a positive. What they're going to address is the attacking aggression from the attacking team. So you know how if you've just been scored on, you've got the kickoff, you will notice your players bombing up the pitch. Like everyone for that split moment is on all-out attack, and you've got so many options to pass the ball to. And the defensive team is very passive, so they're not really closing you down at all, and it's very difficult to play a switch and just get tackles in. So that's one of the reasons why the kickoff boost was so effective. And if you're using the 4-1-2-1-2 or the 4-3-1-2, God help you, you are not defending that. That's why you see so many games on the FUT Champions channel end 6-5 or 7-6, you know, because they just can't defend against it. So that's a positive, but the main update is coming to FUT Champs. So you know how if you go into a match, you know if you're home or away. Well, you're always going to be on the left-hand side now, so you don't know if you've been given, I wouldn't say a host, because I don't necessarily think that you get host if you're at home, but like I said, you don't know if you're at home or away now, and you're going to be going into one set stadium, which is the FIWC. And if I'm going to be honest with you, I don't really like that stadium so much, so I'm going to have to change the camera angle and see what's good with that. But the good news as well is you don't know what kit you're against, because the only kits you will ever see are what you set as your home or away. So let's say, for example, you go into a match and you've been given the home player, but you're in the same stadium all the time, even if you play away. So you've been given the home player. Your kit will be your home kit, and you will play against your away kit, so you will never see your opponents. They're going to be seeing a different screen to you, which probably is going to open up problems in the long run. You know, I don't know how that's going to affect FUT Champions, but it's a good idea, because now if you ready up, your opponent, you can't see their kit, you're only seeing your away kit, so that will stop a lot of people backing out. I know that when we went 40-0, and a lot of people won't admit this, like backing out against kits that they think are pros, but I'm just gonna be honest, like when we went 40-0, we backed out against the Vitality kit, which most likely was a pro, and I just didn't really want to face someone like that to mess up my streak. So although we went 40-0, if this was put into place, we wouldn't have gone 40-0. That's why I'm not sitting here saying, oh, it was an amazing achievement. It's good, because we still were consistent over 40 games. But realistically, like, me as a player, I wouldn't be able to go 40-0 with this system being put into place. So it's going to be interesting to see what pros do now, and whoever goes 40-0, they're just absolute beasts. So it's going to be awesome, and I think that definitely it is a positive. One thing that they still haven't addressed though, the kickoff, sorry, not the kickoff, the no loss glitch. they didn't even say anything to do with that, so that probably is going to be on the game, which is ridiculous. And input delay. It's all well and good them making updates to FUT Champs, but if you're not going to sort out the input delay, which, well, in EA's defense, this weekend for me, it wasn't actually that bad. 5 or 6 games were pretty bad, but the rest of it was very smooth. So if they can sort that out, FUT Champs is looking good, and I'm sure that it will bring a few more players back to the game. So my kits that I'm going to set, maybe top 100 for my home, and away, it's got to be Sunderland. But then again, if you're away, you're going to be playing in your away kit, and I don't really want to use Sunderland's, so that's maybe a little bit of a problem. But anyway, let me know your thoughts towards the patch. Drop in the comment section, and I will reply to you guys. But Suarez, we picked him up for 890,000 coins, and this guy has Team of the Year worthy stats, and that's what you would expect from a 94 overall. 6 games, 8 goals, 2 assists. Not outstanding, but then again, Suarez, I would say he's a little bit better in a 4-1-2-on-2, having someone alongside him. A lot of people underestimate his acceleration. I myself did it. When I came up against his non-inform, I didn't think he was going to be that quick, and he gets away from you. And with the strength as well, he does feel a little bit quicker than 90 acceleration, to be honest. His agility, his ball control, reactions, 98 finishing, which I think is exactly the same as Van Basten, and that guy literally does not miss. So you get a better understanding of how Suarez is going to play. So he looks just incredible. And then I picked up Lanzini. 6 games, 1 goal, 4 assists, 29,000 coins. His build-up play was good, but he didn't really do so much. So I've got Lanzini and Suarez to speak about. I did switch up the formation to the 4-2-3-1, so we had Ronaldinho as a left attacking mid that is still killing it. I really want to get this guy on the RTG. 17 games, 31 goals, and 11 assists. That isn't luck. That is skill. Ronaldinho is brilliant, and then Dembele was my right attacking mid. So I've got to say it straight away, this 94 rated Suarez is an absolute beast. Now keep in mind, I haven't used the non-inform, I haven't tried the first inform, all that I've used is this version for 890,000 coins. And his finishing does remind me a little bit like Del Piero. When I'm inside the box or around the edge of the area, it's going to go in. He only needs half a chance anyway, and with the record that I got with him, 6 games, 8 goals, 2 assists,